Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name's Liv and I'm off work today. I'm a dental hygienist and our office is closed because I don't think, people are really gonna show up when the roads are icy. And to be honest, I didn't want to show up when the roads are icy, so here we are. I asked you guys on Instagram what you wanted to see from me as far as like upcoming YouTube videos, and I got a lot of good feedback, a lot of like confirmation that I'm doing a good job with my own like image and brand of like who I am and who I want to, like what I want to represent, because everything was like gym, makeup, teeth routine, ASMR, pre-workout recs, everything, work, makeup, what was it? This last one was like workout in the captions, reps, how I split for the week, basically everything that I am obsessed with and love. So that's cool that you guys actually trust me to like come to me and ask me these questions, so that's exciting. I thought I would just start with the makeup one and go ahead and get ready for the day and talk about some things to kick off my channel, because as we know, my first video is just like a chest and shoulders workout. Like, okay, who is she? Who is she? Literally, who is she? So let me talk to you guys a little bit about some things that I am looking forward to in the month of February and do my makeup at the same time. So if that sounds interesting to you, go ahead and keep watching. Please like this video and subscribe down below. And again, any questions or like continued suggestions in my comments would be helpful so I know where to direct my next video. Okay, we're zooming in because I need to show you guys what's going on with my face. An update is that I have gone off of hormonal birth control, like the pill, because I just do not think that it's healthy for me. Like, I think it's really bad for me. I think it's really bad for my tummy. I have bloating issues. So we're trying to heal the skin and get her back to life. Something I'm using for the resurfacing serum is this e.l.f. product, and I really like this. It's just like a serum that I put on morning and night. I think you're only supposed to do it at night, but we do what we want around here, right? I already put that on, and then the next thing I do is I use my Elta MD. While I talk about this, I do just want to talk about monthly intentions, because this month is almost a wrap and we're moving into February. So I think a lot of people make like goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, and I think that's great. I'm gonna just call it something different, because for me, I'm gonna call it monthly intentions, because I think goals is thrown around just too loosely, and intentions are just as important. It's kind of another word for it, but at the same time, like, you have to be intentional if you want to see your goals actually happen. If you want to see your goals actually come to fruition, I think you need to really manifest those by being intentional every day with goals and break them down and really understand where you are, and it just helps you become more self-aware overall. So I've really broken up my February intentions into a few categories: financial goals, health goals, relationship goals, and social media goals. What I would suggest you do is just write down everything that you want to happen, or everything that's kind of like a mood board almost, but you just write everything down that you're kind of interested in or want to make happen. And then from there, divvy it up, like put it in categories. Like, oh wow, I have a lot of things, a lot of goals and intentions relating to money. Okay, make a financial category then. So we'll talk about finances first. I am a dental hygienist, and I'm not gonna say what I make hourly, because I think other people follow me that work at my office, and I don't really want to say that to them. But I do temp on the sides, and I'll talk about how much I make there. I have a full-time job Monday through Thursday, and I hit probably 38 hours a week, 36 to 38 hours a week in those 4 days. And this is getting me close, very close to my yearly goal, but it's not quite the goal that I want to be able to say that I'm hitting. So I decided to start temping on Saturdays. My February goals, February intentions is to pick up at least 2 Saturdays per month at a temping office. And I use Cloud Dentistry, and I'm gonna make a whole video completely that like dives into temping, because it's a whole world that I think people can really excel in if you do it right, and I've learned a lot already. I'm gonna temp 2 Saturdays a month And I'm gonna literally mark it on a calendar when I get it done. And this will help me reach my yearly financial goal, because if I work those 2 extra Saturdays a month, that's like a huge difference in my overall like salary. It's literally the first thing I wrote down, that I want to work 2 Saturdays a month so that I can reach my yearly financial goal, so that I can save for a house and save for all the things that I want to save for, and spend some money, because I like to spend some money, right? On that note, my next goal is to put aside $1,000 to $1,500 per month for a house fund, because we want to get a house in a year probably, or maybe 2 years. We'll see. We're gonna decide, but we want to get a house in probably a year. And I was like, you know, you can't just wake up one day and decide you want a house. Like, you have to have a down payment. I'm putting aside, you know, $500 per paycheck, and I get paid about 2 times a month. And then when I temp, I'm also putting like maybe half of that whole paycheck into my savings fund. So I have a house fund category in my bank account, and that's how I'm doing that. This is like, you guys are gonna think I'm being funny, but don't go to Target. That's literally a goal, because I didn't go to Target for the whole month of January, and I saved so much money until I went one day, and then I spent so much money. Honestly, for anything I can get at Target, I can get somewhere else. So no Target, not allowed, off the list. And then my last one is 1 nail appointment per month, which I've been sticking to pretty well. I just go 1 time in the very beginning of the month, and I don't go again for the rest of the month, and that's been helping me too, because like, nails almost need their own budget, right? They're expensive. So I just get my nails done in Las Colinas at La Bolita Nails. Little plug, because I love my girl Tanner. If you live here, actually, don't go there. Don't go there when I need to get an appointment. Don't go on Fridays. Any other day, you're good. Yeah, and that pretty much wraps up financial. It's very straightforward. I'm hourly. I know what I make hourly. And like I said, I'm going to dive into the logistics of temping and how much I make temping, and like how much my goal is yearly and all that on a separate video, so that if you didn't ask for that, you're not accidentally seeing it here. The next thing, obviously, was going to be on my February intentions, is health. So we're always trying to be healthy and happy. And what I'm gonna do for health is, I just wrote down 4 different things. So my very first one is to hit a protein goal every single day. I still need to figure out exactly what my protein goal is gonna be, because what I did in the month of December, January, which I just ate as much protein as I possibly could. I wasn't actually tracking it, but I just would literally have like a protein shake, and then my protein lemonade, and then make sure I ate protein throughout the day. Like, I was just so intentional about getting protein in without actually tracking it. I just had to switch cameras because my other one just died. I love the Sony a5000 because it's little and it's very easy to record on. It has the flip up viewfinder. Like, I can't see myself in this one, but it dies so fast, and I guess it's just old. Okay, I feel like that should be pretty close. This last month I was eating just a crap ton of protein, and I lost fat, and I gained over 1 pound of muscle in a month. So that's a huge goal. I'm not gonna like super track, but I am gonna get in as much protein as I can and kind of make a mental note when I actually hit it. So that's my first health goal. And then my next health goal is, using this by the way, my next health goal is just gonna be to drink a gallon of water a day. And this has been a goal of mine before, like this time last year, and I actually did it, and I just felt so good. And again, I think it'll help clear up my acne situation going on. I just want to be really intentional about getting my full gallon of water every single day. I'm like, I swear to God, if this little snowpocalypse like cuts our water off the day I decide to be intentional about water, that's something that would happen to me. And then basically what I do for this is I just do like a couple of light colors, and then I use a darker color in the crease, but not a lot darker, you'll see, just like that. So a gallon of water, hit a protein goal. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be intentional with my workouts because I really always am. Like that's not even something I have to think about anymore. I go to the gym every possible day that I have time or that my body is not dead, which is typically 5 to 6 days per week. My next one, this kind of I already started as well, but again, just want to be intentional with it, is oiling my hair 2 to 3 times a week. So I noticed a lot of growth. You know what? I should go ahead and just show you guys how long my hair has gotten. So this is where we're starting. Probably kind of blurry, but at least it's like you can tell how long it is. So I want to do that again. Well, again, I am doing it, but I didn't do it last week. I need to oil my hair 2 to 3 times per week. And I use a rosemary oil and a hair massager and just get it all up in there, and I let it sit usually overnight and then wash it out in the morning. People have asked me for an in-depth tutorial on how I oil my hair, so I will definitely try to get that up as well. The last thing on my health list is to do a body scan. I need to go do a body scan at some point in this month to compare to last month. I just want to know where I am, you know? So we're gonna go do that at some point. I go to the 5-Star Nutrition. I just stand on the scale and it tells me like how much my skeletal mass is, BMI, how much I weigh obviously, how much like my trunk and torso and like everything weighs, and how much I should be eating every day for maintenance and all that. So it's really nice to have an idea of your progress and what's working. Like that's what told me that my protein thing was working. So I was like, oh wow, like I didn't change anything except to eat more protein, and I gained all that muscle. So that was cool. My last 2 goals, we're almost done with the face, by the way. Like I said, it's very casual. I'm just gonna do my eyebrows real quick because I can't stand to look at them anymore. Last 2 goals, relationships and social media. So with Reagan, I want us to go on 1 date outside of Dallas. That would be nice. I want us to like try to push ourselves to do new things because we do a lot of the same dates and I love them. Like that's why we do them. He loves them, I love them. But I want to do like try new things because we do live in Dallas and there's a lot here. So maybe it's not out of Dallas, but at least like a new restaurant or somewhere we haven't been before, like a new date idea. But I think a date outside of Dallas would be fun too, so we have to go on like a mini road trip. I also want us to walk the Katy Trail 1 time a week with Rhett on the weekend. We've been doing that the last couple of weeks and it's been really nice because we get to walk and talk and it's good for us, it's good for Rhett. So I think it's nice to be intentional about like actually getting your steps in and walking and just like discussing things. Like we go with Rhett to get coffee at Starbucks and then we walk to the trail. And it's really nice. It's like a highlight of my week. So I don't know. I think the weather is back to normal in a couple days. So once the snowstorm is over, we can go this weekend. So that's my one for relationships. And then my last one for relationships is to see my girlfriends at least once a month. And I know that sounds so terrible and lame because most people watching this probably see their friends all the time. But my best friend moved. I have 2 other best friends here and then one of them moved. So I'm down to 1 and she lives kind of far away, so we make it happen when we can. We've been doing better. We do double dates and stuff. So we're trying, but I'm just really bad at that. I'm really busy. I prioritize going to bed very early, waking up early, working. Like I said, I'm picking up the Saturday shifts. There's just a lot going on that makes me like not available for friend time. But you make time for the things that you want to make time for. So I need to be more intentional about that and have a girls' night. I'm adding that. Girls' night. Again, if you think that goal is lame, make a different goal. And my last one is social media. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I have been doing reels for a long time now, probably like 3 years now. and they finally started paying me, which a lot of people are getting the bonus, but I'm actually doing pretty well on it. I made $300 last month, or like almost $300 last month. I made $30 because they only let me do 3 reels at $10 each. Then the next month it was like more, so unlimited, but you don't get anything. It's so low. This is definitely not like a full-time thing yet. And so I just did that, and then I had one reel that still is insane. It literally gets like 100 views like every few minutes. Like my phone is just always going nuts now. I need to just turn notifications off, but it's extra income that I, you know, don't have to do anything new. Like I'm just doing what I love, so that's cool. On YouTube, I want to publish 1 video per week because my dad does YouTube, and he said if he got the kind of views I was getting, that he would be making like $10,000 a month. So obviously YouTube is just different. They pay more and your views are less, but he's a YouTuber, by the way, for anyone that's like, what do you mean your dad? So my dad is a YouTuber. He has 35,000 followers or something, and he gets paid on YouTube full time. But he doesn't get the same views I get, but he makes a ton more. Like you might get like $3,000 on a video because they're having like bidding wars on what generator is gonna run their ad on his video. So anyway, I'm interested in getting into the YouTube scene, because you can just talk way more about everything you're doing and be more helpful. Instagram is so focused on like 6-second attention span that it's very hard for me to actually be helpful. It's more like being witty and showing something, or like looking really good for 6 seconds, and that's fun, but you get bored of that, you know, especially when you're really passionate about something. Like I literally love the gym and love helping people in the gym and discussing things, and Instagram just limits me so much because of what it's turned into. So yeah, that is literally my last goal. We've gotten through pretty much everything. My last goal is to get 1 video out per week on YouTube, and I'm definitely going to start with all the ones that you guys recommended, and then from there I'll just start kind of doing my own thing, going probably into like full in-depth workouts. I know I look nuts because I have 1 eyelash done and 1 not done, but yeah, so that really sums it up. We've got our social media goals, relationship goals, health, and financial goals, and these may change per month. Like we're constantly changing, we're constantly evolving. We are setting our intentions, being intentional with every single thing that we do, manifesting all the good things. And I wrote these down. I also have a notebook that I write everything in, and I'm really keeping track of everything that I want to bring to fruition this year, and we're gonna make it happen. And I want to check back after my month and let you guys know how I did. Can't be all talk and no action, right? And my makeup is now completed. I guess on here, did I say on my health? Okay, for health, I didn't really address the acne situation, but hopefully the water takes care of my skin, because it is really frustrating me that my skin looks like this. But I also think the camera kind of picks it up worse, because in this mirror I look fine. I want to know what your intentions are and what your goals are and what you're working towards this month. So if you have any good ideas, anything to add, any category that I missed, let me know in the comments below. Does anyone remember this from like high school? Beauty Rush, Victoria's Secret. I found it and it's now my go-to like topper gloss. That's the finished makeup look. It's just very casual. You can wear it wherever. I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of like chatty, get ready with me makeup thing. Have a great day. If you're snowed in like me, have a warm day inside and be safe. Don't drive. Okay. But really, thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel. Thank you for the like if you did like this video, and the subscribe button is still hanging out below waiting for you. Let me know in the comments what you want to see from me in the future. Let me know what your goals are. Let me know what your February intentions are, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. Bye.